What's up, everybody? Mogi Monster here, along with the lovely Stevie B.
Hey, everybody.
Welcome to Why the Fascination, or WTF. Hope everybody's doing good tonight. Jim, first one in the door. Good to see you. Well, say Pops.
Big hugs.
Gary Spikes. Mr. Lee, what's going on, buddy? Northwoods popped in. What's going on, dude? Hey, Sharon. Thank you for being here.
NAC, David, good to see you.
Tina, what's up? Hey, David.
John P. How you doing?
What's up, John?
Nelson.
Hey, Nelson. Good to see you. Just trying to read chat. It's moving too quickly.
I know, right? Everybody saying hi to everybody.
Yeah. So what's going on in your world? Ours is pretty standard.
Pretty much.
Work and home.
Yeah. Northwood said today's National Bugs Bunny Day.
Meh. What's up, Doc?
On this date in 1938, the first version of Bugs Bunny appeared in a cartoon.
Yeah, it wasn't Mel Blanc doing the voice though when that came out. It was black and white. It was pretty cool. It was kind of pre-Bugs Bunny. It was Bugs Bunny, but they changed the way he looked and then sounded, of course. What a maroon. Yeah, Bugs Bunny is my favorite cartoon.
Greetings.
Danny Staten, how's it going? Yeah, I don't, we didn't realize it when we were kids, but the adult humor in Bugs Bunny and all the cartoons and violence, was crazy. Tom and Jerry were always trying to kill each other.
Right? Roadrunner. And
Oh, yeah. Just wanted to eat it. Eat that Roadrunner. Prayers, David. He says he's doing good, except his wife got an iffy answer from the doctor today about the endoscopy and colonoscopy. So our prayers are with you, David, and your wife, especially.
David Allen Cove passed today.
Did he?
Yeah. 86 years old.
Oh, it was one racist motherfucker. No shit. He was very racist. I mean, I don't know. I never really got into him. The one song that I know of is "You Don't Have to Call Me Darling, Darling," or whatever.
Take this job and shove it.
He wrote that?
Yeah.
Because no Charlie Paycheck made it big. Well, rest in peace, you racist.
Jeez.
I don't care. Anybody who knows anything about him knows that. There.
Apparently, he first recorded Tennessee Whiskey.
Really?
That's what it says here.
Huh. Jamie, what's up, buddy? He says, Mr. Lee, are you going to watch the Spuds next year in the Valley? Mr. Lee is like, sure, if I can get a free ticket. And it's funny because Cannonball, what's up, man? He came up the other day, couldn't figure out who this person was. I realize who it is now. It's Buddy from Arizona. Good to see you, Aaron. I haven't seen anybody. I mean, talked to anybody from Arizona in years now. But yeah, it's good to see you, man. Oh, so I was getting back to that Spuds in the Valley. What the hell is that? I'm guessing it's probably a rugby team or something.
Jamie, good to see you. Roger Blair. Miss Sandra Piper.
What's up, Roger? Didn't Alan Jackson do a version of that song, The Ride? I didn't realize that David Allan Coe had done that one. That's a great song.
What's up, Ben?
Hey, Ben. What's going on, brother? Okay, Spuds is Tottenham Hotspurs. Chessboard. What's up, man? Spud's a derogatory nickname. Oops. I plead ignorance. Okay. Midnight in Montgomery by Hank Williams Sr. Shit. I can't. No, I got him confused. I know I've heard The Ride. Penn, did you win the lottery? Yeah, he did.
Right.
Fucking A, he did. Ben, can I put it out there? You want to come on and put it out there? Here, hang on, brother. Links in chat.
Sure, guys said they're calling for flooding tomorrow into Saturday.
Really? No, what's weird is there's a tropical depression sitting down, heading towards like Jamaica down that way
Yeah.
right now. Yeah. Shit you don't see normally until like August.
Well, it made me wonder, we just went through shelter training yesterday for selective staff. It wasn't, everybody as a whole, which we had done that just in January, so we were really confused as to why they were putting us through it again.
What's up, man?
They wanted
There you go.
us trained to be able to handle all positions in the creation of and opening of a shelter. So basically from management onto just
Taking out the
workers.
trash.
Yeah. So, we all got to thinking, is this a precursor to the season that we're about to have. You know,
Well, we got off last year pretty good.
yeah, we did.
What's going on, Dan?
Well, not too much, man.
What's new?
I just got to sign the papers to get a job that I've been wanting for probably 20 years. So I'm very happy.
That's awesome, brother.
Thank you, bro.
You know, no, that is beyond.
Happy
'cause
for you.
I know where your head's been at,
Yeah,
and this is what you needed.
absolutely. Absolutely.
I told him earlier I'm proud of him.
Yeah.
He did good.
Thank you.
He
Thank
did
you,
good.
Steve.
You know,
We
go-
kind of told him ahead of time that he had the job.
Yeah, y'all did. Y'all both did.
well, I know going through the interview process is hell, especially if you haven't done it in a long time.
Yeah.
And I've had the same job for going on 21 years. I don't know if I could get through an interview nowadays.
Right?
Yeah.
Honestly,
The interview is the easiest part.
The waiting is the hard
it's the
part.
hardest part.
Yeah. It is.
It's fucking nerve wracking.
Yeah, it is. It
Can
is.
Tom say that? The waiting is
That was Tom Petty. Yes, it definitely was Tom Petty.
Tina,
So what's your job, man?
Tina wants to know what kind of job.
Operations
For
for I don't want to disclose everything.
no, but just you'll be. What do you want to discuss? I mean, what can you say? What you'll be doing? Forget who it's for, but what you'll be doing.
What type of job?
Water plant operations clarification.
All right.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I love that. I've been doing that I've done that right out of college, and then the company that I was with moved to Europe. But I've always loved that because you are in total control of everything, and you just sit by yourself. You don't have to rely on anybody else except for yourself. And that's what my strengths are.
That's where I'm at. I don't deal with anybody else. I don't work with anybody else. You know, if I need something, I get in touch with the boss. But other than that, I don't deal with anybody else. I
Yeah.
know what has to be done. I know what's been done. You know.
That's what my job used to be.
Yeah, this is true. But no, dude, that's fantastic, man. I'm so
Thank
happy.
you, man. Thank you. Thank you. I
And
appreciate
at least that operations. Can you get me a new liver?
it. My brother, well, never mind. My brother might be able to. But yeah, this is
There is no I in team, bro.
yeah, I'm not gonna be working with a team.
No,
I'm gonna be working by myself. So there's not gonna be a weak link.
except if there is, it's you.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You can't blame anybody.
Yeah. So, full disclosure, I was an operator before, and so I have spinal degeneration in my neck. So this job right here, so I can't do what I used to do before because it used to entail like multiple lifting of
A lot of manual labor.
absolutely.
Yeah.
This is zero manual labor, and I can just use my brain
Right on.
and rely on my own instincts, and as opposed to a lot of people who would probably do this job, I would not be sleeping. I'd be actually looking at trends on the DCS system. I know it's not overwhelmingly great, but I love it.
But it's something that you're familiar with, and
Yes, I've
you
done that
need,
before.
you need you need this.
Yeah,
The great
I do.
thing is you need this, and you got what you needed, what you wanted. So
Yes, and that's exactly what I wanted.
you're blessed, dude.
Exactly. Thanks, man. I'm happy.
I'm happy for you.
Thank you, Stevie.
Absolutely. That's personal, Mr. Lee. He says, the money good?
I bet.
Money's good. Yeah, definitely.
Fucking
Any kind of operations around here, the money is good.
right on.
Really good.
I am thrilled. I'm proud of you, dude.
Man, thank you. Thank you so much. It's been a haul, bro.
Right.
It's been a haul. You know that.
I know.
It's been a haul, bro. Shit.
But
Yeah, were
check.
definitely two friends that stood by me.
Well, we always will. You know?
Yeah, definitely. I've had highs and lows and shit, you know. Y'all were always there with me.
I'm glad we could be there, you know? That's
Yeah.
why I'm thrilled to see this happen for you.
Thank you, brother.
Right on. So what else is going on?
I'm about to revamp my boat and start fishing in the evenings.
Right on. What do you got? Boat
I
wise.
I live on a bunch of ponds.
Mm-hmm.
So I got I think it's a 14-foot little John boat with a kick-ass motor with a depth finder on it. It's a trolling motor. So, I mean, my pond's like 15 acres.
Nice.
Yeah, but they got big bass in there, bro.
Well, I know the water's questionable, so I know you don't eat any of like the crappie out of there, but
No. I'm not gonna eat it.
That's cool.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to see if I can hunt down some crappie too, bro, or sockeye. But yeah, man, I'm about to start fishing a lot. Drag my sons away from their computers. Go fishing. Oh no! They could come with me, bro.
No, then it's important, you know. But the kids, shit, adults too, spend way too much time in front of a gadget.
Yeah.
I'm guilty of it. She's guilty of it.
Dude, I don't have any problems because my one of my sons is a 4.0 student. My youngest is a 4.0. My oldest is a 4.3.
Wow.
So, yeah. So, I mean, you know what? If they do, you know, they can play their games and shit, you know, that's how they kind of communicate with their friends. That's how they commune right now. So they get on the they get on multiplayer. What's that?
No, go ahead.
They get on multiplayer with their friends and shit like that, and you know they talk to their friends from school, and they play video games. Whereas when we were younger, we used to play basketball and football and baseball and talk to our friends. You know,
We go outside and hang out.
We'd be outside. Exactly.
Yeah.
We weren't allowed inside. No.
Right.
Oh, I know. We
But it
were
didn't-
always allowed inside, but I mean, dude, it was fun to play. I mean, why would you be inside?
We had freedoms that
We
kids will
did.
never have. We were like the
Whatever,
last generation of freedoms.
You're right.
You know,
I just remember
Yeah.
going up to school, changing my clothes, and dropping my shit and heading out.
back out the door.
Came back at dinner
Yep.
time,
Yeah.
and then went back out again before it got dark.
So we were like, if we didn't want anybody to know, our parents or anybody else to know where we were, they wouldn't.
Nope. They never did.
No, we got away with a lot of shit when we were kids.
We did. We were,
But it wasn't
Yeah.
bad. And it was just like, some of us should have been dead 10 times over,
Yeah.
Mike said we had two choices: to get our ass outside and play, or get to cleaning,
Yeah, we were playing.
doing chores.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I'm very happy with
Sandra Piper, great to see you.
things right now.
No, that's fantastic. I'm just reading. Happy spouse, happy house.
But you were saying David Allen Coe is a racist?
Yeah.
I don't know any country at all. So I guess I can deep dive for myself.
Yeah, I never was into him. He was
I'm not really interested in that though, Not interested in deep diving country music. Especially if they're racist.
No, I'm just saying, if maybe there's curious people out there that don't believe me, go look it up for yourself. Susan says, so what do y'all guys think about David Wilcox? Who's David
Oh
Wilcox?
no. I don't know. Wilcock. I don't know because I
Who is
watched something. Go ahead, Moose.
Who is he? David Wilcox.
Ancient aliens guy.
Yeah, Ancient Aliens. Little guy, little head with like a bunch of, like a bunch of hair, like to his ears and stuff. I know you would recognize him if you've seen him.
Well,
But,
anytime it's just hair on that channel, it's what's his name?
Oh, Giorgio Tsoukalos. You talking about? Oh, it's an alien, Giorgio Tsoukalos.
Muggs, he did pyramids and UFO stuff.
Yeah, he did.
I'm sure I'd know him if I see him.
Yeah, you would. You definitely would. But the thing is, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go right ahead. I was just saying hi to Blackie.
So, like, the day before, or maybe a couple days before, he was on an interview on his channel and saying, I want to live. I'm not suicidal.
Yeah, I love life, and if I turn up, it wasn't me.
Yeah, but I listened to something after that said that he wrote a note, like somebody that was really close to him and said he committed suicide. So I don't know. I don't know. And you know what? I don't know enough about him to do an investigation about him, not an investigation, but to even really wonder about it. I mean, it is what it is. The guy's gone now, and you know,
Just another question mark.
yeah, just another one.
You know, does it have anything to do with those scientists and that have gone missing and been killed? You know, is it related?
Who knows? I know I surely don't. Did you ever see Three Body Problem?
No.
No? No, watch that. It's on Netflix.
Is it a series or just a movie?
It's a series.
Okay.
I mean,
We
I'm
just-
sure
we
somebody in
just
chat have seen it.
We just started a new series, From.
It's not a new series.
Well, no, for
New
us
to
it is.
New to us.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
called From. And I don't. When was it made? I have no idea.
A few years back. I
Was it?
think.
Is it good?
It's
Interesting.
different. People, there's a town that people end up in. They're driving in a certain area. What state is it in? Is it,
I
We
think
haven't
it looked
figured
like
it out.
Georgia, but I'm not sure.
they're driving down the road. Doesn't matter who it is. You know, certain people, and they'll come to a tree across the road. And they get out, and why they see the tree, they're like, "God, shit!" You know, they got to turn around. But they also see crows in the sky, and the crows are doing crazy shit. And then they turn around and they start taking the road out. Maybe they missed a turn, but they keep ending up in this town.
Driving in a straight line.
They're not turning, nothing. They're just
They
they
keep
turn around.
ending
at
up
some
back
point,
in the
they stay on the
same
same road,
little town.
and they end up in the same town.
Yeah.
And they-
2022 was when
and-
it was first premiered.
2022.
Mhm.
And they have to be inside it before it gets dark because there's shit that comes out in
There's
the dark.
monsters in the woods.
Monsters in the woods. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it's
Yeah.
basically them
Mon-
dealing with that, and new people, you know, arriving and trying to explain to them what's going on. You know, that's a big, you know, hey, listen, you're stuck in this town, and by the way,
These things come out at night and hunt people
yeah.
and slaughter them.
What's the most? I'm sorry, Steve. Go ahead.
What?
You didn't cut her off.
Okay. What's so y'all never watched Beef yet?
Oh, he was
Alright.
on Lost. The sheriff.
Okay. I
Yeah.
knew he was familiar.
Yeah. I think the first place I saw him was on Oz from HBO, the prison show.
Okay.
Years
remember that.
ago.
He was in a wheelchair in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. He was young. That was years ago.
HBO had some good shows over the years.
Oh yeah. Back in the day.
Y'all saw The Wire?
Um,
I saw it up close and personal. My dad lived in Baltimore when all that was going on.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
Yeah.
And who
I know.
can?
I never watched the show. I knew what it was about.
It's a good show. Who saw? Y'all saw? I'm sure y'all saw Sopranos.
Yes.
Oh,
of
yeah.
course.
I watched well, the Bada Bing Club. I used to hang out there,
No
Not a lot.
shit.
but it was called Satin Dolls, and a friend of mine was a bouncer there. It was a go-go bar, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
I used to hang out there occasionally because I bounced just up the street at a different bar. Then one neighborhood I lived in North, where was it? It was in West Milford, New Jersey. They did some filming of The Sopranos in our neighborhood. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Did y'all see? What did y'all think of Game of Thrones?
Didn't watch it.
I liked it.
Really?
I didn't like how it ended, but I liked it.
No, the ending was terrible to me. You know, that's my opinion. But
As well. They could have done better with the ending.
the
But it-
whole show
It was an excellent series.
Oh my goodness.
It is an excellent series.
It's pinnacle of just a series, is I mean, the pinnacle of art. Really good until the end.
The only actor I could name in that whole series is Peter Dinklage.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't know any. I don't.
There were so many that was so good.
Right?
I've never watched it. I might have.
You are missing out. Except for the end, you are missing out. Except for the end, you are missing out.
I like the end. I mean,
Now, what's the one with the dragons?
that's
Okay.
Game of Thrones.
They have a new one. What is it? House of the Dragon. Yeah.
Is that based on that family?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. Like thousands of years.
thousands?
Yeah.
The Targaryens. Yeah.
Suzanne said Vikings was a really good one.
What's it called?
Vikings.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Was
With
good.
Ragnar Lothbrok.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
I finished watching it after. Yeah, I don't want to spoil it, but
What's up, Jay Fritz? Good to see you.
Jay, what's up, Jay?
Mr. Lee said House of Dragons rubbish.
Why, Mr. Lee?
Oh, he said second season of Beef was rubbish too.
It is pretty much. I agree. Second season of Beef is White Lotus. A White Lotus ripoff. Yeah, he's not wrong. But House of the Dragon, I can't give up on it yet.
Second season, Three Body Problems coming out soon.
Tina says I'm watching season 5 of The Boys. Yeah, we are too.
Yeah,
New episodes on Wednesdays.
it's interesting.
I gave up on Boys.
And the Monarch. What is that?
Oh, Monarch Legacy of Monsters.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all watch that?
You know that.
Yeah.
You even mentioned.
Yeah, you're right. Is it good or except it's just Godzilla against stuff?
It's got a good storyline and
It's more
interesting.
storyline than Monsters, basically.
It is. It really is. And the
All right, cool. I'm gonna start watching it tomorrow.
It's interesting.
Okay,
And,
cool.
because there's they show the present and the past a lot. So you have
Okay.
Kurt Russell in the present, but then you have him in the past, but the actor is his son. So it looks like him, sounds like him.
sounds like
It's
a
cool.
mannerisms,
Yeah.
everything. It's all same.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, shit, I'll check it out. I love, man.
What do you guys
No.
watch?
When I was about 3 years old, my mom and dad would go to church, and they would bring me to my mama's house, and they had Godzilla on the TV. So I grew up loving Godzilla.
Jay Fritz says Godzilla not as good without the lip sync. Or any kung fu movie.
Oh, bro, I love them too.
Yeah, I
Oh.
do too. Those are fun.
Yeah, they are. They were awesome. I tried to watch one lately, and I was like, "Damn!" But they were fun back in the day.
Tina says Euphoria is on HBO. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch that.
Yeah.
It's about teenagers and shit, right? I'm
Jamie
not
Carter says, Godzilla versus Bambi.
Yeah, Gorilla versus Bambi.
Gorilla versus either way, it could be King Kong. Gorilla versus Bambi, great movie for 15 seconds.
Oh, he did. He corrected and said Godzilla.
Okay.
Yeah. He made his joke. That's a good one. I don't think it would take 15 seconds though, unless they introduce him properly and then let him
Yeah, that'd
fight.
be a big bet. Hey, Karen. Good to see you. Catch up
Hey,
with this.
Karen.
Yeah, I didn't see Vikings either. I just
I
scrolled that.
watched a lot of it.
Bro, it's pretty damn good. It is pretty damn good until a
Right.
certain point.
Don't say it.
Yeah, I'm
But
not
that's,
gonna.
that's pretty much where I stopped watching it because I couldn't get into it. It wasn't the same after that.
Yeah, yeah.
Taboo is fantastic on Netflix, according to Mr. Lee.
Taboo. I never
Taboo.
heard of it. What the fuck?
Karen says my favorite Godzilla movie was Godzilla versus Monster Zero.
Oh, is that King Ghidorah?
I have no idea.
I don't know who Monster Zero is, but
I don't know which Monster Zero. Well, what do they keep calling that monster that he's there in Monarch, the Godzilla? They're getting to the island, the Skull Island.
Titan
What-
X.
Titan X. I knew it was something. That's right.
Even though I didn't see it, I know a lot of shit.
Apparently, he has seen some of it.
No, I haven't. I haven't seen any of it,
I just fucking with it.
but I'm interested in like Godzilla and shit. Oh Lord, here come my fucking dogs.
Roar, roar. Titan X. Yeah, it's not a. Go ahead.
I was gonna ask, is it Godzilla and King Kong fighting Titan X?
Mm-hmm. Not yet. No, because no.
If
I think ultimately it's going to be King Kong is on Skull Island, and Titan X right now is on Skull Island.
So they
Godzilla was there, and Godzilla split.
Oh, okay.
That's where we're at. I'm not going to spoiler alert. That's not. I didn't
All right, that's cool. That's cool.
give anything away. Monster was a three-headed flying dragon type thing. I had
Yeah,
them-
King
Now I
Ghidorah. Ghidorah. A golden three-headed dragon thing. King Ghidorah. That shot electricity out their eyes. And they have memes about it too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I can't really watch any. I might be able to watch this series, but like watching one of the old time Godzilla shit, it's like I can't watch that anymore. But I used to when I was a kid.
Oh, it was great when we were kids.
Yeah, but I just can't watch that shit anymore. What?
I said now it's kind of corny. It was just like the sets were pretty cool though. All the miniatures that they destroyed.
Oh yeah, oh
All
yeah,
the work that went into that, and just to beat the shit out of it
yeah.
for a fight scene. Jace's Netflix sent me a reminder to renew my subscription. I didn't even know I had one. Godzilla started having headaches from that big old ape eating his brains in.
Oh.
What show is that with Kurt Russell? It's called Monarch: Legacy of Monsters. What is it on? Is it on Amazon?
Apple TV.
Apple. That's right. I still watched them. Love the bad acting. As long as there is no Baby Godzilla. Didn't like those ones.
Oh, what's his name? Godzuki?
I don't remember, but I do remember that little.
Yeah, yeah. And he used to blow the smoke like the like cigarette, like the
Smoke rings.
wow. Yeah, smoke rings.
Sex, drugs, rock and roll, euphoria.
No, I just can't watch teenagers having fun right now.
Yes, he was. Northwoods. Says Kurt Russell was in the original Stargate. Played Jack O'Neill.
I've never seen that.
Really? Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's where it all started, man. Because then you had Stargate. Then you had this big series. We just watched that yesterday. Was it last night?
Oh, the night.
We watched the first episode of the first season of Stargate, just to refresh, or just I don't know. And I didn't remember watching it. I've seen so many of them. I thought I saw every one, but I'm like, wait a minute, I missed the first one.
So that must be about portals and shit, right?
Yeah. They had found this Stargate. It's a big round device that they could dial into other portals
Okay, I got you.
across the universe to different universes, wherever, to different planets. And, they discover these different civilizations. A lot of them were not good, meaning like they had rulers, like gods that were real powerful, and it was all technologically based as far as their power.
Yeah.
And, it was good. I mean, it was a good series, but there you had Stargate SG-1, then you had Stargate Atlantis, then you had Stargate Universe. There was Stargate Academy.
Stargate Academy.
Yeah, but that one got canceled. There was some recent shit going on about that one. One of the actresses.
Star Trek Academy.
Star Trek Academy. So no, there was a Stargate Academy or Stargate.
No, that was Star Trek, man.
Star Trek. My bad.
Yeah, it was woke as a motherfucker.
Sorry about that. Thanks for the correction.
Huh?
There was some other Stargate, spinoff. Actually, I think they're supposed to be. Weren't they talking about bringing it back?
Oh, I don't know.
That sounds familiar. I think they might bringing something back.
That's what it said. Well, there were 10 seasons of SG-1, 5 seasons of Atlantis, and 2 seasons of SGU.
Damn, that's a lot of fucking seasons.
And you know who started all that? Like who wrote the original ones and most of them?
Not Gene Roddenberry.
Nope. You remember Dom DeLuise, the comedian?
Yes.
His son.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah, I think it's Peter.
Yes, Mr. Lee, Star Trek Academy woke.
Mr. Lee loves it.
It just got canceled.
Yeah. River Morris,
Yeah.
what's happening, buddy? Good to see you.
What's up, Reverend?
Yeah, because that's right, because they had that meeting where, like, the old,
The OGs.
yeah, the OGs of the Star Trek world brought those people into a meeting room and, like, basically reamed them a new asshole, saying that you're destroying our franchise and what we stood for and what we've created over the past 50 years. And
Yeah.
we're like, yeah, it's over.
Yeah, I've never watched any of it. I've seen YouTube videos about it, but I'm not watching that shit.
What? Star Trek?
Star Trek Academy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't watched. I didn't even know there was one until
Yeah.
I watched the video.
I've never been into Star Trek, but I watched the one with the Borg, and that shit was fucking scary.
Oh, with Picard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Resistance is futile.
Yeah, exactly.
Jamie says Stargate was filmed in Vancouver, British Columbia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Karen says, "Yeah, Northwoods. My parents probably would have killed me if they knew half the stuff I did, half the things I did."
Oh, when before all this technology? Yeah, definitely. When we were young, shit.
It just and it's technology that made everything go to shit.
Pretty much.
And I mean that as far as like the way you say like your sons, hey, they got their head on straight, and that's kudos to you for making
Yeah,
that.
but I mean, what if they didn't?
Technology has got so many people just mind fucked.
Oh yeah, you're right. You are right. Bro, life was so much simpler. You gotta roll down your windows with a knob. And everything was so really, man.
You actually had to pull the lock mechanism up. And
Yeah,
down.
you did. And there was like, dude, your first car was always a standard, which I loved. I love the standard. Man, it was just everything was simpler.
Kids can't drive a stick these days.
They don't even exist really.
You can find them, I'm sure, but what's up, Richie? Question for Ben: did he got that day? I don't know that.
What happened?
I was trying to figure out what Richie was asking you. Mr. Lee says children should be seen and not heard. That's what his mom told him. Yeah, my mom didn't even want to see us. You know what I mean?
Mine, I wasn't like that. My mom didn't give a shit if we were outside or not. But
Is this true? What Suzanne's saying? The kids don't even want to get their licenses these days. Why not?
They don't have to drive. They have people to do it for them. Ubers.
Oh,
Lyfts.
oh, really?
well, maybe in cities, but I live in the country. I live in the country, and my oldest boy got his license as quick as he could.
Sure.
So maybe it's in cities.
I don't know.
Well, I
You
can say
can get around easier without a license in a city, of
I
course.
think it's a certain extent or level of laziness too.
Yeah, but too in a city. In a city, you got to figure out where to park your car, and it's probably a fucking hassle.
It's a responsibility that I want to take on.
Yeah.
Car insurance, car payment.
Well, Karen says my grandson just got his, and he's 21.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll tell y'all what. I mean, I live in a rural place, and
Yes, Ricky, you did. You got the job. Go ahead. You live in a rural place?
As soon as my son could get his license, he got it.
Well, that's a
And we
long
had bought him a truck about a year before he got it.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. He got a Tacoma, man.
Very cool.
He wants a fucking Mustang, which I think is trash, but whatever.
I was always a truck person.
Yeah, me too.
Still am.
Me too.
They're always Fords, but
No way.
my new young boyfriend, yes, I'm a cougar now, is teaching my son to drive. It says Suzanne.
Congratulations, Suzanne.
Right on. Well, she just got divorced and she's happy.
Hey, nothing wrong with that at all. Susie. How you doing, Susie? Hope y'all doing well.
Northwood says, I wish I could have kept my first vehicle. I beat the hell out of that truck. Richie says the Bigfoot conference in Florida this year is on June 13th. That's in Ocala. Was that the Equestrian Center? World Equestrian Center?
The horse place.
Yeah. Big place, dude. Really big. I think, what are we in? June, June what?
14th, 13th.
Tomorrow's going to be May 1st.
The following Saturday, the June 20th, I'm going to work on getting off. Do you think you might be able to do that? Or
What?
to go up to a rodeo
Sure.
in Ocala? I've never been to the rodeo. Plus, Gary Allen is playing, so.
Gary Allen's a country dude?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just saw that today or yesterday. I looked into it, but I figure if we're gonna do it, we gotta plan it now.
Y'all go for it, brother and sister. Y'all go for it.
Did you hear Ford has 130 to 190 recalls on all the cars, SUVs, or if there's a recall, I'll get a notice, Rich.
Dude, they've been on the fucking news around here that there was a Bigfoot sighting in Lake Charles, Louisiana.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Lake Charles borders up to the what they call that, the Big Thicket in Texas.
Yeah.
It's right on that border. One of my partners asked me, "You believe that? You think that's legitimate?" I said, I do. This dude sent me a laughing emoji. I'm like, all right, bro, whatever. Man, I don't understand, I mean, he's my partner, and it's a joke between us because he doesn't believe, and I do. But man, that shit is real. I heard the damn air raid siren.
people don't want to believe.
Yeah. This dude's a hunter.
Because if they had to face the fact that something like that actually existed,
Yeah.
that fucks with people.
Yeah.
You start screwing with their paradigm, they're resistant.
Well, that's a good
That's
point.
like watching that guy that we just watched on the that show we're watching from. He this guy got into this town and he just thought it was one big practical joke. What was going on? And we just watched him come to that realization of, holy shit, this is a situation. Just a lot of denial.
These fucking asshole dogs in there.
Can't hear him.
You can't?
No.
Well, they're inside barking, so okay. But dude, like so with that people not wanting to go outside of their paradigm. So most people's paradigm is just what they can see. Okay, there's people around me. I have to go do this job. And so I understand I guess people's paradigms, but like my partner's a fucking hardcore hunter. He does not believe in the shit.
He's never had the experience to change that,
Yeah.
And he might have heard shit that he had no clue about.
Absolutely. You're absolutely right.
A tree knock in the woods that's odd, but it's not something that he's gonna go, oh, that's a Bigfoot.
Yeah, you're right.
I've heard tree knocks where I was like, oh, someone's cutting wood.
But he doesn't know about that. I've never really talked to him about that.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but there's those to him it's just a knock in the woods. It has nothing to do with it. Bigfoot isn't even in his vernacular. He doesn't acknowledge it, doesn't where it's just accepted,
Yeah.
Joe Schmo, your neighbor next door has thinks Bigfoot is, a joke or a beef jerky commercial or a movie, but real? Nah.
Yeah.
I was a kid, I saw the Patterson-Gimlin, but Bigfoot was a monster truck.
It was blue.
It was.
It was.
I never questioned whether or not it existed. It was like, oh, it's over there in California. I'm in Jersey. Have at it. I didn't say, oh, that's fake. I just figured it's over there. It's not going to bother me here.
Yeah. When I was a little kid, I used to go to the fucking library and check out books about Bigfoot and shit like that.
What's up, David?
And I still, I thought there was one thing, that might be Bigfoot. One anomaly that might be Bigfoot. But, I didn't know they were so prolific.
Me neither. That's something. That was something that was where I had to accept. Like, I believe the thing existed ever since I was a kid, but I never questioned it. But it didn't come up too much except $6 Million Man or whatever,
Yeah.
In search of. But it wasn't the existence of it. It was more how, where, and, Jersey, every state, supposedly. I wasn't ready for that.
Did you believe in the Jersey Devil?
Yeah. Wasn't sure what it was. I mean, I knew the whole story to it.
Yeah. Mother
Leeds, yeah.
Cursed her 13th child and it flew up the chimney and
Correct.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people say it's bullshit. But it's just I think it's interesting because it's a myth with a Genesis story. You know, you have a beginning. It happened in, I don't know if it was the late 1700s, 1765, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
So it's got a beginning. You know, where did the Mothman start? You don't hear the
Yeah.
story of how that started.
You're right. But it's you know the story. I'm not even. You want me to explain it or no?
What's that?
The Mothman.
Go ahead.
So, the Silver Springs, in West Virginia, the bridge. Yeah, they saw a bunch of people saw a Mothman, like a giant humanoid with moth wings with red eyes. Like days before, this bridge collapsed, and they think now it's a predictor of, calamities.
It's an omen.
Yeah, an omen.
But that's just one story that happened, they believe, because of the Mothman. But where did the Mothman come from?
I mean, dude, I don't know where any of these things come from, because we don't really have evidence of them.
No.
But at the same time, I believe in Bigfoot for sure.
Suzanne says, here in Cottonwood, I see stuff in the sky every night. It sucks. A lot of people don't expand their minds around anything they don't understand. Well, because
Suzanne,
it's fear of the unknown.
Come on the show, Suzanne. Because I want to know what you see that people are not seeing.
Oh, Cottonwood's got an amazing sky.
Where's Cottonwood?
In Arizona. That's where I lived for 12 years.
Oh, okay.
I guess Susie's there now. That's awesome. I know her dad was living there.
Okay. Come talk, Susie.
Susie's been to Susie came and hung out with us at my dad's house. Well, after he passed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
One night when you were alive.
We were
Yeah.
live, weren't we?
Yeah.
Timothy, what's up? Anyone ever see the movie Harry and the Hendersons? Of course. Everyone here, more than likely. I'm probably the only one here who hasn't seen Legend of Foggy Creek.
You haven't seen that?
Nope.
Okay.
That's usually the reaction.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to say I'm judging you, but I am.
So go for it.
I'm fucking with you, man.
I just never had the opportunity.
All it is, well, yeah.
Yeah, I'll see it one day.
Well, I'm not going to ruin it for you. But that's around that same place where, it's Fouke, Arkansas, and that's pretty close to like Lake Charles, Louisiana, and the Big Thicket in East Texas.
Okay.
And that's one of the most populated places, according to, I can't say experts, but according to sightings. Secondarily, only to, Pacific Northwest.
I know Florida's about the third.
Yeah, I bet it is. I bet it is.
Mr. Lee says, I tried to watch Legend of Boggy Creek. After 3 minutes, I turned off. Rubbish.
Dude,
It's more
it's
of
an old ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where like the actors were the actual people that lived in the town, and
Yeah.
Gina
I
says,
don't know.
70s.
Was that a monster? I think I just saw a monster. Yeah, it was pretty bad, but
Jamie says on Saskatchewan license plates it reads "Land of Living Skies." I think that's more of the aurora borealis, but
yeah, probably.
we'll go with that.
Or it could be.
No, there's some strange shit in the sky in Arizona. I had
Oh,
friends that
I bet.
witnessed UFOs. My dad witnessed UFOs in Sedona, the next town over.
Yeah. Oh, I bet in Sedona. Yeah, I believe that.
There's some strange shit that goes on out there.
That's pretty much.
Suzanne says we smoked the fatty. Yes, we did. Indeed,
Susie,
we
come
did.
talk to us. Mogs won't drop you a link.
I dropped the link.
Come on, Susie. I want to talk to you already. Come talk to us.
Mothville. Never heard of that.
A what?
Jamie just put Mothville. I'm not sure.
No.
Mothman Prophecy with Richard Gere. Good movie. I don't recall if I've seen that.
The Mothman Prophecy or some shit like that.
Yeah, with Richard Gere.
I've seen one of those shows. I remember it being pretty damn decent. Pretty decent.
Mr. Lisa Skidwalker Ranch, the most boring TV ever.
Nah, I don't watch that.
I don't know. Mr. Lee, it's from the 70s. Tina, I know, but it's still rubbish.
Rubbish. You think a lot of people know what rubbish means? Because we don't use that term.
Yeah, but it's still it's something that should be in your vocabulary, and you should have a basic understanding that it means trash.
You're right. You're right. I understand. Yeah, I do understand that.
But do I think most people know what it means? I'm not sure.
I bet you they don't.
What's rubbish? Look it up. Suzanne says, I look a fright. We don't
It
care.
doesn't matter. Nobody gives a fuck. Hey,
You can be
just
off screen
fucking
if you want to.
do like what I do. I always look a goddamn fright.
Turn out the lights.
Yeah. Well, my lights are always off because I'm outside chilling.
No, I know. Keeps the
No, I know
bugs-
you know. But I mean, Susie, nobody gives a fuck. We just wanna hear your opinion bullshit. That's it. So how you been doing? Been a
Promote
long time.
your comeback, Susie. Come hang out. Hang on a second. Anyway,
Y'all watch horror movies?
that's what we've been watching.
Really? What you been watching?
From.
Oh, that's a horror?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty gory, too.
No,
Then you consider The Boys. It's not horror, but it's pretty gory.
is it gory?
Gory as
Then
fuck. man.
I remember something. Yeah, I quit watching that shit. Ridiculous. Is it good enough to start watching?
I'm not thrilled with this season, just the way it went with the whole what do you even call it? God complex. You know, is that what you would call it?
Pretty much.
I don't want to get into it too much because spoiler,
Yeah, spoiler alert.
it's all right. We got away from it for a while. Like we'd watched it, and then I think we were waiting for the next season, and we didn't. Then we started. We even watch any of that season? Like to
That's what the current season
that's
is.
okay. Northwood says, after being married to my ex, I don't need to watch any horror movies.
Wow. He really does not like her. I'm starting to gather.
No, just now. Wow.
Yeah, dude. I'm just starting to get this.
Excuse me. Just scrolling back. I know I missed some shit.
Yeah. So Lake is still fucked up.
What do you mean?
Lake.
I know. Right there.
Yeah.
Still there.
I know, but
I'm not friggin'
It's-
fishing.
no fishing.
No.
Y'all tried or no? Y'all quit?
Every day, dude.
No shit.
I fish every day. Be it here at work, back here, you know.
Yeah.
I bring a fishing rod to pull out to work with me every day. And I have one in the dock box.
Yeah. I imagine on my job I will do that too.
Might as well.
I will.
Fishing on your lunch hour.
Yep.
I'm coming. Hold on for the weekend. And what? See if Steve. I don't know if Susie's saying she's going to pop on or what, but no pressure. We're
No, but it'd be good to talk to. For sure.
it's been a while.
Hey, I'm gonna put my phone down for a second and go
Do your
I'm
thing.
gonna go talk to my wife. And you hear my dog? She's all excited. Let me go see him. Oh, they're coming up to see me. Mel, Mel. Hey, babe.
Nobody can see you.
So he says, Northwood, you need to get yourself a girlfriend and forget the ex of yours.
Yeah. It's time. Good
Miss Sharon, good to see you.
Yeah.
morning.
Good morning, Miss Sharon.
We love the X-Files. Don't get us wrong.
Oh yeah.
But you need a girlfriend.
Mr. Lee, is England worse right now than the England in 28 days later, or which is worse?
This is probably the prequel to that.
Oh man, I want to see what he says. Well, I won't see it. You're gonna have to read it to me because
Yeah, the water's low right now in the lakes. It's down probably less than a little less than a foot.
millions.
So the fish have moved out a little bit.
The whole little bay y'all live on is less than a foot.
No. I'm saying the water dropped is low.
Yeah.
You know, it dropped almost a
Yeah.
foot. Put it that way.
Jamie says somebody fix Northwoods up with Suzanne.
Is that? No. Apparently, she's got a little piece of.
She said she was a
Got
cougar.
something on the side. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Lee says, "I'd rather live with zombies." I'm telling.
I knew that was. Oh, wow. Well, no comment. I really do have comments, but I'm not going to do it.
Northwood says, I'm trying to convince somebody back in Michigan that she needs to move to Texas. So far, no luck. But I'm not giving up.
Don't give up. Don't give up. What about the senoritas?
Sharon says, "I'm from the UK and it's definitely changing a lot. Every time I visit back home, I see it very much. Yeah, it's got to be heartbreaking."
Yeah, no shit. The worst part of it all is that the government is doing it.
Yeah,
That's sad.
woke bullshit. Mr. Lee says, "It is devastating."
I bet it is, bro.
All right, shit going on here too, you know.
I mean, to an extent, but so we have a lot of land mass. They do not.
No, they're pretty confined.
Yes. So the reality of what's going on is hitting fast.
Oh yeah,
And I'm sure, you know, they trying to do it over here. And we have a certain president that's trying to stop it for the first time ever. But the landmass difference must really be it must really be shocking to, you know, like people that live in that island.
well, Mr. Lee says, "Ladies, children, old peeps can't go out after dark. Can't go out alone anymore. It's not even after dark. It's just alone anymore."
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. That is fucked up. That is fucked up.
River, I saw you backstage, and it says devices not connected. So double check your camera and your mic. Hey, Suzanne,
Hi.
Hey, Susie.
how you
Hi
been?
there. How you doing?
Hey, Susie. How you doing? How you been doing?
I've been doing well. I'm doing a lot better now.
Good.
Yeah, it was a rough year. Divorce is it's cripplingly. It's the most. I can't even. There's no words to describe divorce. It's the worst thing anybody could ever go through. But it's over
Yeah.
now, and things are
Just 2
looking
words to
up.
describe it. Worth it.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, it went well
Good
for
for
me.
you.
That's for sure.
Good for you. Good for you.
And so now I am living in Cottonwood. So it's a change for me because I was in the city. I was in Phoenix
Yeah.
for so many years, and now I'm in a small town. But I'm prepared to monopolize this town because there aren't very many hypnotherapists here. So I'm going to
Really?
take this town and run with it.
I did not realize you were a
You do have-
hypnotherapist.
Yeah, you do have Sedona 11 miles away where there are a lot of.
Yeah, there
Probably.
are. Yes. And that's a good thing too, because there's, my people.
Yeah.
And there's like portals there and shit.
Yeah, there is. There's all kinds of shit there. There's portals. what are they called? Vortex.
Vortexes.
Vortexes, yeah.
That's what you hear more often about in Sedona is vortexes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Airport vortex, this vortex, that vortex. The portals to me is kind of new. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Mr. Lee's been bringing that up. So I can't speak on the portals.
Yeah, I mean, Mr. Lee did poison my mind with the portals. I'm just joking. But I mean, where do you go when you go into a portal?
I guess a portal could be anywhere though.
But you would have to
Clear Mountain
port to
portals,
another place.
So
Pop
do you
Craig?
guys
See ya. Go ahead.
do you guys listen to Bashar? Have you ever heard of Bashar?
I have heard of Bashar.
Mhm.
I don't listen to Bashar.
He says that the spaceship or mothership or whatever that he belongs to is always, it's like parked or whatever they do. I don't know if they park or what, but it's like above Bell Rock in Sedona.
Really?
And it's under what is it, like camouflage or like so you can't see it.
Yeah.
But I'm out here every night and you can see the stars here so well. You can see everything so well. And so what I have been seeing is these strange crafts, or maybe they're drones. I don't know what it is. And I looked through a telescope right at it, and it has lights of every color coming off of it and making sort of like signals or LED sort of. They're just different flashing, different colors, different shapes. And it's really weird. And I've even gotten my dad out of bed to come look in the night to come see them because it's a trip. It is such a trip. And I don't know what it is.
No, there's
And
some
I've been
strange
seeing it.
those guys.
I started seeing it in Phoenix, but you couldn't see it very well there. But here, it's weird. And I can't get it on camera whatsoever. It won't show up on camera.
There's a video on YouTube, and I don't remember who put it out, but where they were going up in the mountains in Sedona with laser
Pointers.
Pointers.
With the night vision.
and it was causing those lights that she's describing to move.
Wow.
You could trace them with the pointers, or they did.
But the problem with that is it's illegal to use a laser pointer if you accidentally point it at an airplane.
Right.
Yeah, you don't want to hit an airplane with that.
But these were definitely not airplanes. They were up there with the stars, and what looked like should have been a star would move.
Yeah, they were looking at through night vision. I don't know if it's
Right.
thermal, but I think it's night vision.
Yes.
And seeing a lot of stuff in the skies out there.
Yeah.
One night I saw an orb, and this was not in the sky. It was down low. I live right at the base of Mingus Mountain, so right in my front yard is like like I wouldn't say forest, but I wouldn't say desert either. But I would say it's just the base of a mountain, and there's nothing out there until the mountain. And one night I saw a light out there, and I was just looking at it, and everybody, of course, my dad and my boyfriend were like, "Oh, it's nothing. It's a flashlight, whatever." But it kept coming closer and closer, and it kept making really erratic movement, and it kept getting brighter and then dimmer and brighter. And I said, "That is an orb. That's got to be an orb. There's no explanation for it. There's no people around it. We can't hear it." And it came all the way to the fence to where the street was. And I'm like, "That's not a flashlight. It's not a person. There's no person by it. You can see it's right in front of us." And they still didn't want to. They still didn't want to admit that I was seeing something that was, could be not something normal, And I get that a lot, no matter what. People don't want to see something.
Occasionally, you'll see headlights up on the mountain, up on Mingus,
Mhm.
coming down the mountain.
Yeah.
I've been up that trail many times, and there's some hairy trails up there.
Mhm. people go shooting out there, and I can sometimes hear the shotguns blasting.
Oh yeah, and that's
Um,
before you can get on the mountain.
yeah. And I did hear that, like, somewhere in between, like, my house and the mountain, that there was some sort of homeless encampment right there. But this was a light, and it was a white light that kept getting brighter and dimmer and brighter and moving around and closer and farther. Like, nobody could run around in that thick of a brush the way this light was moving.
Which
And we did
size
get
was it?
that. Actually, we did get that on sort of videotape. It's so we put cameras all around the house, and so those cameras aren't that clear, but we did catch that on the camera.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
What
But
size was that orb?
what size? Well, at
Yes.
first it just looked like not like a basketball at first, but at times
Yeah.
it got like as big as like a TV. But then it would shrink down to like a little pinpoint almost, and then it would get big and little, and it's just wild
Wow.
right there. It's already wild right here because, like, at any given moment, you could like look behind you, and there's like a herd of javelina. There for like being wild boars or wild pigs or whatever they are, they're pretty
Yeah.
quiet and light on their feet because
Oh no, they'll
sneak
sneak
up
up
on you.
on you.
yeah,
You better be careful. You better be careful
I
with
know
them.
they look like they'll mess you up, and they always have
No,
their babies with
they
them.
will.
Yeah,
Fast moves. They will fuck you up.
yeah. Every night,
Especially
they're
with
out
the
here every
babies.
night. We have to be really careful to keep the gate closed so they don't get into our backyard. But yeah, they for sure get in our front yard every day. And I believe like just between my house and the neighbor's house is they go all the way into town. So like I'm at the edge of town at the top by the mountain. They go all the way down to like by the high school. Like what they're so
Trying
they
to
go all the
figure
way-
out where you are.
Yeah, I'm on Chuckawalla.
I don't remember what. I don't know where that is.
I'm about like just a few blocks from your dad's house.
Okay.
And in the same spot too, because I'm at the very last street where the mountain is right in front of us. And so Chuckawalla is by Fur, is at the end of Fur.
Okay.
Do you remember Fur? It's been a while. You haven't been here for a while.
It's been a couple of years.
Yeah. So Fur is that street by the grocery store and by the Jack in the Box. And it's a long road, but you go all the way up that road, and I'm the last road, the last house, the last road. I'm the very end of Fur, and that's where I live. Now everybody knows where I live, but it's fine because you still can't find me.
No,
Yeah,
there's some remote places
most
out.
sure can't. Most don't know shit about Arizona.
Yeah, he does. I think
Yeah,
he
I'm
does.
fucking with him.
Man, I've been here all my life, you guys. Well, actually, I went to Texas. Well, I went to college in Texas for about 4 years, but then I came back to Arizona because it's the best place to be.
It's a cool.
What makes that so?
It's beautiful. You can go up to the mountain.
It is
You can
beautiful.
go down to the desert in a few hours.
In an hour or two.
In an
Yeah.
hour, yeah.
Like I could go. You can go from
You can go.
to Phoenix in an hour.
Yep. You can go
Yeah.
skiing in the snow to skiing in the
Water
lake.
skiing.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's that big lake over there? Damn.
But a lot of them.
On the way to the rim.
Well, you
Damn
know,
There's a lot of lakes here, but they're not all very big. Since I went to Oklahoma to visit, I saw a real lake. Like that's how big a lakes really get. Our lakes aren't that big, but
No.
yeah.
well, unless you go like Havasu.
Oh yeah,
Or-
Powell, Lake Powell,
Yeah.
I think
Lake
it was
Mead.
Powell.
Lake Mead.
Lake
Yeah, probably. Well, let me tell you something about that right now. Lake Powell is like
Empty.
Desert Powell right now. All the water is gone.
It's back to being
Wow.
just a river.
Yeah, it's really crazy. Like really crazy. I've never seen anything like it. The water is gone. It's wild. I heard that just today. I heard that in Coolidge, which I think is Arizona, I'm not sure, they've been restricted to only using water for hygiene.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
It is.
Okay. Wow, that is.
Andrew, how's it going? Andrew says I used to go to drag races near Glendale, Arizona, Firebird International Raceway.
Yeah, I used to live right there.
Right on.
Arizona is pretty.
It
And
is.
it's very it has different climates. But dude, like regular fucking in Phoenix in the fucking sun,
It's ugly.
it will melt you.
Yeah. The kids can't even go out and play.
No,
I know.
that is brutal hot out there.
That's terrible.
It is.
It's like
It's really.
torture.
But here where I'm at now, it's perfect. It's really beautiful. It's perfect. It's not, well, it's going to get hot, but
It gets. How long have you been there now?
I've only been here about 4 months.
Okay.
You think
But
they got
I think it's
Bigfoot
gonna
over
go
there?
hot.
It still gets hot in Cottonwood.
Yeah.
But Arizona, what people have to understand is Arizona, if you want to get out of the heat, you got to go up in elevation.
Yeah.
So where Suzanne is at now, she's about 3,500 feet above sea level.
hmm
You go over to Sedona, you're about 4,100 feet. If you go up the switchbacks or go up the highway up to Flagstaff, you're at 7,000 feet.
And that's only 45 minutes away. An
Yeah.
hour, maybe, if you're slow. I can get there in 30, but we won't talk about that.
Yeah.
What airline?
So look, I grew up in Flagstaff. I lived there until I turned 17 years old, and then I went to Phoenix. So I'm really a mountain girl. I'm not really a city girl. You might think I am, but I'm not.
I wouldn't have accused you of that. Flagstaff is cool.
Yeah, Flagstaff is cool.
Man, the
Prescott is
fucking
cool. Prescott
the
Valley is
rim
really cool.
is the rim is like nothing I've ever seen before.
It's like an ocean of trees.
Yes, it is.
With the world's largest ponderosa pine population.
Mhm.
Or
And
single
fucking
stand
snow.
trees.
Snow all the time. Well, every time I've been there, it was snow and goddamn freezing.
Well,
And the only time, what?
you went the wrong time of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. But I went one time, and it wasn't like cold, but me and my brother went to try to fish a lake. All of a sudden, it started sleeting. I'm like, all right, I'm not coming back.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Well, one time I used to go out there when I was younger, before I moved out there. My uncle lived out there. So I would go out there in March every year, and it was the last time I had been there. We camped down in the valley by Phoenix on Roosevelt Lake. And we spent the weekend there, and it was shorts and t-shirts, and we were camping. Then we decided to go up on the rim and camp. And I wasn't prepared for the weather because I was still in shorts, t-shirt, and it snowed on us.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. That sucks.
So
I usually go during the monsoons around the Mogollon Rim, and it's pretty slushy, pretty rainy. But I think it's part of the fun, and it just like adds to it because it's just so fresh and so beautiful, and you almost just want to get that cold at that time of the year. So I enjoyed it.
That's a beautiful place for sure.
And they
But
close off
snow
some of those roads up there during the winter. You can't get on the rim.
Yeah. It's nice though. So I was gonna say, what was I gonna talk about right now? I'm the one that asked the question about David Wilcox.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I just think it's crazy that all these scientists are turning up dead right after they say something true. So it's like, whoa,
Good topic.
getting crazy now.
But for him to say, I am not, I enjoy life, I love life, I don't want to end my life, or those lines where he was saying, if you find me dead,
Yeah.
I didn't do it. And then
Yeah.
they say, oh, there's a recording. Supposedly, somebody said in chat earlier, there's a recording of him saying he was going to kill himself.
Mm.
Well, he left a letter.
A letter too.
Well,
You never know.
supposedly he did. Supposedly he did. I mean, from what he said, he probably didn't. But
I don't know. You never know. Like, look at Robin Williams. We didn't know he was depressed. And,
Yeah.
So you really never know what somebody wants to do.
But it's just the timing is with everything going on, like you said, with all these different scientists disappearing, being killed on their doorstep or whatever. It's just
so crazy.
it's crazy. Karen says, I hated Phoenix. I lived there for 2 years, and that was 2 very long years.
Yeah.
Would have lived in Flagstaff.
dude, everything looks the same in Phoenix. Everything. Well,
just
I'm
gets
talking
dirtier.
about Mesa.
Ugh, I hate Mesa. Ugh.
Dude,
But like,
every
it took me a long
single.
time.
That's why.
It took me a long time to get used to Cottonwood because it's a very small, more beautiful, more quaint, more just everything opposite of Phoenix. And so I'd actually missed all that dirty city for like a couple of weeks. But now when I have to go over there, I'm like, get me home. Like, let me get home. I can't get home fast enough. So I'm finally let go of the city. The city girl in me has au revoir, gone away.
No, good for you.
Yeah.
But everything in Mesa looks exactly the same.
It
Like
probably
everything's
does.
this same color. Everything's the same color.
Oh, if I remember correctly, Ben, did you have a brother that was a doctor there or something?
Yeah. He doesn't live there anymore. He moved out.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, because that city's going down.
Yeah.
What do
What's
you
up,
guys think?
Forever. What's up, Forever?
Do you guys think that
Hey,
something's going
who's
down?
going up there?
Something's going down. With what, Susan?
Hey, Suzanne.
What did you say, Susie?
Hey, Susan.
Like with like I don't know, maybe the grid would go down or some kind of disasters are going to start happening or something to prepare for.
That's always a threat, right?
Yeah.
So all you can do is prepare yourself the best you can. And you really can't worry about it because there's nothing you can do about it.
That's true.
But
So
you can prepare. You can stock up. You can,
yeah. But if there's
Arizona's
something you can't control, don't worry about it.
Have a plan.
Yeah.
River Morris.
Sorry, River. How you doing, buddy?
No, it's all good. Hey, Susan, have you ever been to Australia, mate?
No, I haven't.
Yeah? Oh, mate, you
Okay.
should get down here someday.
Yeah, I think you need to go.
I would love to.
Mate, I'll tell you what, we've got some stuff down here that'll blow your mind, sister.
I bet. I kind of thought
Oh, yeah.
the other night, I kind of thought that I was in Australia when I saw this centipede that was like a foot long.
What is it? Centipede?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was horrible.
Hey,
And
sis, when I heard you talking about... Sorry, sis, go ahead.
no, I didn't. Go ahead.
Sis, when you seen them orbs, like what colour were they?
White.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I've seen a few down here in Australia, mate. And the ones that I seen with the Yowie come out around about 3 or 4 minutes later, but I think he was already there watching me. But I seen these three blue orbs about the size of a baseball. Oh, actually a softball, a bit bigger than a baseball. Yeah, 3 of them up around about 20 feet in the air and just moving around. And then when I heard this noise on the left, out come a Yowie. So I'm thinking, do you think they're kind of a guide for your boogers, like, up there and our Yowies down here?
I think so. I think they're connected because I think that they're both interdimensional.
Oh,
but
by the
that's
way,
the way I
Susan,
think.
I just rolled a fatty, mate.
Yeah. Right
So
on.
there's like
It's a mango and
speculation.
banana.
I bet you that's a really good fatty from Australia.
Oh, mate, it's mango and banana.
Right on.
Yeah.
Who the hell says that? Pete Mendoza.
Really?
Mother Earth's milk. Mate.
Yes. Yes, nature's love, nature's medicine. But the cure all, you know that it cures
Absolutely.
everything, right? It cures everything.
Nothing but
Yeah.
jealousy right now.
Hey, Ben, congratulations on your new
Oh, thank you, brother.
congratulations
Thank you,
on
brother.
your new job, brother. I had a job bending bananas down there. Are you bending cucumbers up there?
I got you, brother. I got you. Well, I appreciate it, man.
Thank you. Hey, no
Ben, what
worries,
were you
brother.
gonna say?
Now, Moggs and Stevie, this is what I got.
Oh, I love that.
But
Hold on, let me. Okay.
That's exactly what I thought it was.
Whoop, Smuckers, Goobers. Yeah,
Smuckers.
that's the one. Whoop, there you go.
That's
Hang on.
I love that. That's my favorite.
Strawberry.
Ooh.
Really? Mate, I have that with Vegemite. It tastes so good.
Vegemite.
Yeah, but
just know
like we
that
mentioned
song
the other day,
that's
Vegemite's good, mate.
I just know it from that song. From Phil
Yeah.
Collins. Oh, wait, not Phil Collins.
Down under.
Yeah.
Men at
Who
work.
is it?
The Vegemite sandwich.
Yeah, and that sandwich.
Yeah. Down under.
I
The land down under.
under.
Men at work. That's me, mate. All the way.
Yes, sir.
So
So that's interesting, sister. You've seen those orbs,
Yeah.
I mean, like, have you seen many more orbs in that? Like, have you seen more than that before?
I see a lot of things though because my third eye is open, so I can see things that other people don't look for.
Is that your pineal gland?
Yeah.
Yeah.
pineal, pinal, yeah, pinal.
Wow. Okay.
So I see a lot because we went to Jerome. We go to Jerome a lot, and Jerome is a ghost town, and I love going up there. At first, I didn't, but now I really do. I love going up there. There's just spirits all around you.
I'd like to go.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Right.
I saw it. We saw it. But
I just read Andrew. I just read Andrew's message there on the chat. Yeah. No, mate, no, you're wrong, brother, because I've seen our Doolagars, which are called Yowies, in our Aboriginal language called Doolagar. I've seen them fellas. I've seen that mother and father, mate. Now, the father was about 9 foot. And I'm not joking. I'm not pissing in your pocket, mate. I'm fair dinkum. And the mother would have been about 8 foot, and 2 juveniles standing there with him in that river was about 5 foot. So I think Andrew's thinking about what we call the Junjati.
Brown
Junjati
jack.
down here, which is the small brown jack. Yep, brown jack, Junjati, same deal. That's what I think he's talking about. So they're not like the juveniles, mate. The juveniles I've seen down here, they're around about 7 foot, you know, so they're big fellas, mate. Like, you know.
Suzanne just stepped out.
Oh, sorry.
No,
I hope it wasn't me.
no.
No, brother. She might have hit the wrong button or something.
It happens. The link's back still. It's
Yeah.
back at Suzanne if you want to click that. Or anybody else.
What you mean?
So Jamie said earlier he was commenting to, I think, Tina. He says, where is it? Something about being, where is it? Oh, here it is. He says, Tina, I'm an old Inuk Eskimo raised in the Arctic and moved to southern Canada in my mid-teens.
Mm.
That's some, what do you call it? Harsh conditions to grow up in the Arctic. Wow.
Yeah. Well, we're getting an Arctic blast apparently coming through the Bight down the south of Australia. Yeah, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. Oh, and by the way, I'll be doing radio on Sunday. You know what time it'll be for you, mob in Florida? It'll be 11 o'clock at night, mate. On Saturday night.
Saturday night.
Oh, you'll be on the radio?
You'll be blowing Zeds, mobs.
You can be on the radio?
Yeah, brother, I got my radio show on our Sunday, which is this Sunday, 1 p.m. till 4 p.m. That's Australian time, but in Florida, it's 11 p.m. But we're on
That's
Sunday.
It's only 10
Yeah.
o'clock for me.
Yeah, should tune in, brother. I'll give you a shout out. I'm going to give Mobs and Stevie B a shout out anyway. But you know,
Well, they deserve it.
absolutely, mate, without a shadow of doubt.
So where can people find you on Saturday night, our time, 11 o'clock Eastern? What station?
stream.
Okay, but what's the station?
Tribe. You stream tribefm.org.au.
tribefm.org. What?
Hey, you.
AU.
Hey, Mokes, when you figure that shit out, bro, send me a link.
Sure. Let somebody else do the hard work. Susan said, oops, sorry about that. Or Suzanne. I always say Susan, but Susie. Oops, I fell out. Sorry about that. No, you're more than welcome to come back.
That shit happens, bro. I mean, I'm proof of that.
Jamie says, harsh, yes, but still beautiful. To tell the truth, whenever I hear someone in a Sasquatch podcast say they were in the middle of nowhere, I laugh because they drove there. Yeah,
Hey, River.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Can Sasquatch disappear?
Sorry.
Can they disappear?
What, our Yowies?
Yowies, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I just wonder. Yeah, mate, look, the same sort of deal, brother. You know,
They can cloak?
absolutely, bro. Absolutely, bro.
Okay.
Same deal
Yeah.
with the boogers up there, mate. Same deal.
Yeah.
Just different name, you know?
Yeah. You have dogmen over there?
Oh, yeah, brother, there's been a lot of, we call the dingo man down here.
Oh, really?
But brother, there's been a lot more sightings that are coming out now than what they used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a lot more people are seeing them, and yeah, but they're down here, bro. They're down here.
Yeah.
Mm. But we had a terrible incident that happened over the last 5 days. One of our tribal girls, one of our 5-year-old girls, got abducted by this man, this Aboriginal man, who's a tribal man. He was in jail, right? And they shouldn't have let him out of jail. And he ended up stealing this young Aboriginal girl from this house and took her out in the bush, out in the scrub, And she'd been missing for 5 days, and now they found her dead.
Wow.
And they ended up getting him. They found him because he went to a camp, and the Aboriginal fellas knew who he was and what he'd done. So they belted the living shit out of him, mate. They end up putting him in hospital. But now that, because see, with our law down here, with our Aboriginal law, right, in the area where they are in Northern Territory, brother, if you do something like that, you've got to face the Aboriginal elders. Now that means getting speared, bro. Getting speared.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It still happens today, brother, and that's the law that happens up there. And if the white man can't deal with it, mate, our people will, you know. But the white man wants to do it their way. But in our way, it should be dealt our way, because this man killed an Aboriginal girl. He didn't kill a white man or a white girl. He killed an Aboriginal girl, you know?
So why is the white man involved?
Because, well, they've got to, brother. They've got to take the, you know, it's, well, I mean, we haven't got Aboriginal coroners, right? We haven't got all that sort of thing where they determine how that child died and, you know, and all that sort of thing. So, it's, you know, it's all that process.
I
It should be taken, that law should be handed. They should send that man to us, to our people.
Anybody that
And
hurts
let them-
kids should get the worst shit coming to. Yeah, exactly. Kids off limits.
Yeah, brother.
Fuck that.
That's the one, brother. That's the one, mate. You know, and these people that hurt animals, you know, and then people who hurt animals, mate. You know.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
You know. But anyway, I hope they deal with that man and they just spare him the death, mate. You know, like, you know what it is. You know, an eye for an eye, mate. An eye for an eye, brother. You know.
I think that you're right. That should happen.
Oh, absolutely, mate. You know. And there'll be people out there going, "Oh no, we can't do that. That's inhumane." Yeah, fuck off. That man just went and stole that child and went and killed her. You know.
Yeah.
We have that here where people are violent offenders are being released, and nobody will do anything about it. You know, it's in these states where they're democratic states here, and they don't like ICE, so these states aren't cooperating with you know, ICE in order to get a lot of these people are illegal immigrants that are committing these horrendous crimes, and they just keep releasing them.
Yeah.
They won't keep them locked up. So we're dealing with some crazy shit here too.
That's right, brother. Now that man should never have been released from jail. You know, he had a history as long as your arm. You know, but that's our penal system down here for you, bro. There's a lot of people out there that's been let out, and then they go and do the same shit again. You know, and it's just costing the taxpayers fucking shitloads of money, mate, for these fools. You know.
But the money's not the issue. The lives that they're destroying.
Yeah, well, that's it too, brother. I mean, like, you know, you got these so-called attorneys and all these people that no, look, they're in there to feather their own nest, you know.
Sure.
Of course they're gonna fucking lie, mate. You know.
Yeah, that's their job.
By the way, good evening to Judy and Judy Wheeler and Tina. Have a good one, Sister Judy. Good to see you again.
But River, listen, man. What Moses is talking about, that people have been convicted of 40 felonies, and they let them out on the streets.
And they kill again, and they get arrested, and they get released.
Yeah.
because they don't want to turn them over the ice. They're so Trump deranged that they don't care what it is. If it has to do with Trump, they're going to do everything against it. Like there's just major lack of morality.
Absolutely, brother. And you know the other thing that I'm really I get me monkey up on is now you got our paramedics, right? They go out. They done a fucking course at university or college or wherever they go to do it to save people's lives. Now there was an incident yesterday in Melbourne where this paramedic, he got out of his like his van, like his ambulance, to go to get a cup of coffee. He had a break, and while he was sitting down having a cup of, mate, this dude just come up and stabbed him in the throat and then started stabbing him, and this dude got to come along and he stopped everything, but that bloke survived. And down here, if you hurt a paramedic, probably you only get a fine type thing, bro. Now they're going to talk about bringing in the actual proper consequences, mate, thrown to the pigs, I reckon. Anyone hurts some paramedics, mate, they're out there doing their job, They don't need to be, brother.
So,
And all the first responders. Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Last week, there was a guy that was overdosed, and he had a gun with him. So the paramedic revived him. He woke up and shot the paramedic. The paramedic died.
Nah.
That's America.
It all happens down here too, brother. If that bloke had a gun, he'd have shot that lad instead of stabbing him in the throat.
Yep.
Yeah, bro, the world's going crazy, mate. It's been going crazy for a long time, bro.
Yeah, it is. I'm just getting back to chat real quick. Andrew says Brown Springs, bad area, Tina. I think it's the people that make Brown Springs a bad area.
Is that really true?
What?
Brown Springs. I'm sure you're talking about Oklahoma, right?
Yeah. Well, it's a known body dump.
I didn't know.
Yeah, there's been what do you call them? Witches, the covens, cults, whatever you want to call rituals back there. Most people, if they carry a gun back there, it's for humans, not for what else might be out there.
And they have tigers.
It's a sketchy area. It sits down behind a casino right on the Red River.
Oh, okay. I heard that's like Dogman Capital, Brown Springs, but I don't know. That's only what I heard.
Yeah, there's possible tigers out there.
Yeah.
Tigers, because the Tiger King, his ranch wasn't far from there. And when he went to jail, somebody else was taking care of it.
Some other clown.
So a few of them escaped.
Or were released, who knows.
Yeah, or released.
But there were people that went missing and supposed that they're still out there, probably breeding.
Tigers, lions, cheetahs.
Shit. Did he have Siberian tigers? Did he have Siberian tigers or Indian tigers?
I don't know.
I don't know.
There's a whole show on it on Netflix.
Okay. Either way, they'd fuck you up pretty bad, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Andrew says Bigfoot around Brown Springs. Well, I know Tex was going. That was his spot to go, and Gary. That's where me and Gary met the first time. Was at Brown Springs.
Yeah.
It's just a sketchy area. It's weird.
It's just shady.
They were approached by the police.
What's that, Ben?
It's just shady, bro.
Yeah,
like we got a lot of terrible humans and possible.
People dump back there. It's just.
Yeah,
we camped that one night, dude, and the cops rolled up on us.
Oh,
I had a phone call from a mate of mine 2 days ago. He lives at a place called Port Perry. He's right at the foot of the Flinders Ranges down here. And there's been a lot of sightings down there. And him and his wife had a sighting about 2 years ago. And then 2 days ago, what was that? Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday here. He rings me up, and he goes, "Hey, River, ever guess what?" And I go, "I wouldn't have a fucking clue." Now, 12 o'clock the night before, him and his wife had just settled down to go into have a camp, like sleep. Anyway, and all of a sudden she was woken up by this growl, by this fucking. Now I said to her, I said, what do you think it was? Because there had no pigs around that area, there was no kangaroos, there's nothing like that. And I said, what do you think? She said, because she had that experience before. Now this is a female talking, bro. And then her husband Greg woke up, and then the gnome. I call him the gnome, and so he was telling me the same thing, and I said, "No, hang on, I want to hear it from your missus, mate." So she told me that it would have been around about 30 to 40 yards away, yards, not meters, but yards away from their bedroom window. And she said it was no sound that she'd ever heard before lately, other than the other 2 years ago that they had that experience or that encounter up in Flinders. So, I mean, they're active down here, man. The Yowies are starting to move around, see? And especially down this area, because they're not really renowned to be down here, but they're moving because of the encroachment. So, yeah. So that's another one. And the Black Panther, another one spotted here in Australia again. There's been a whole heap of Black Panther sightings lately, eh?
Huh.
Yeah. And plus Yowies up in New South Wales.
Richie says, where is Brown Springs? It's in Oklahoma, Richie. It's on the Texas-Oklahoma border. It's right on the Red River.
Revolution in the ground.
Straight south of Oklahoma City. Andrew, he says, I think there's graves near Brown Springs. Now, if you're actually at the springs where the water is, straight above it, I don't know, 100 yards, if that, not even, is a graveyard. But that graveyard has been
God damn.
defiled in many different ways. It was a pig farm, so the guy let his pigs roam up there. You go up there and you see, the broken headstones, and it's interesting. Oh, guys, we're at we're there.
Catch you later. Have a good weekend, you Mom.
Hey, you do the same. Hey, did you get a haircut or did you just slick it back?
No, I just flicked it back. It's in a ponytail type thing at the back, bro. Yeah.
It's good to talk to you, brother.
Hey, same to you, man. You take care up there, Stevie B. Love your sister, Mobs, and the rest of the mob in chat. Love you, hey. Take care. Have a great weekend.
Good to see
You
you.
too, brother.
See you, brother.
Take it easy. See you soon.
Hang on. Before I go, a quick one. Oh,
Go ahead.
no, it's gone. No, it's gone. It's gone. No, they're not here. Hang on. Here they are.
There you
go. Yada, see you, Mob.
Thanks, brother.
that means God love you all and take care and walk strong, walk proud. See you.
Absolutely.
Peace.
Absolutely. Hey, man, I'm about to log off. Thank you for the show.
Absolutely.
You and Miss Stevie B. And y'all have a good night. I always enjoy y'all show.
We enjoy having you, man.
Hey, everybody, leave a like and a comment.
Yeah.
And I'm going to leave it to Mogi on Monster.
All right, brother. Talk to you soon, man.
All right, brother.
Andrew says purgatory is in Oklahoma too. Jay says I woke to a heavy growl last night. Farted, felt much better.
Jeez. We got a whack in the head too by Janet.
Right? Smothering him with the pillow.
Right. Papa Craig, so good to see you.
Absolutely. I'm just scrolling back. I know I missed a lot of stuff. Well, I think we're all good here. Andrew said, yeah, Tex had some weird activities there. Yeah, he did. So did Gary. Pops, he's been there many times. He showed me around. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed yourself. River, thanks for hanging out. Ben, as always, thanks.
Everybody have a safe and good weekend.
Indeed. We'll be back on Tuesday. In the meantime, you guys take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. We love you.
We do.
Peace and God bless.